Hello all, hope you're doing well today. It is the 2021 Career Youth Expo. I'm super excited to be with you all today, whether you're an 8th grader, a 9th grader, or all the way into high school. My name is Matt Skinner and I work at Gradick Communications here in Carrollton. It is a radio station reaching East Alabama and the West Georgia area. We, of course, cover the main area of Carrollton and stretch all the way up into Haralson County and go all the way down into Heard County as well. We also reach into Douglas and Paulding counties as well. But our main base is right here in Carrollton. This is where my office is. As you can see, I got the nice mic behind me, and I really like my setup here in my office. But it is great to be with you all today. Unfortunately, we can't be in person. This is one of my favorite events of the year, to come and speak to you all each and every year. And unfortunately, not going to be able to do it this year because of COVID, but that doesn't mean we're not going to have some fun. And I hope that you take this next 6-7 minutes and really hear what I have to say. And if you're interested in a career in mass communications when you get into college, then definitely listen up, and even sports management. And of course, I'll give my information out at the end, and I'm more than happy to talk to any of you all if you're interested in a career in radio, public relations, anything like that. I will definitely go over it. But as I told you earlier, my name is Matt Skinner. I work here at Gradick Communications, a radio station in Carrollton, and I am married to a lovely wife named Angelica, and she's a nurse in Tanner. Can't do what I do without her. I definitely got to give her a shout out. I went to the University of West Georgia. I first went to, obviously, Carrollton High School is where I graduated from back in 2014. And then I graduated from West Georgia in 2018, the summer of 2018, with a degree in sports management. And I have a minor in mass communication. So those are my two degrees, or my major and my minor, and over my 4.5-year college career. A little more about myself. I love sports. I'm the sports director here at Gradick Communications. I love covering all you guys, middle school, high school sports. We do a lot of football, obviously, during the fall. We've really started to pick up on basketball, and hopefully here pretty soon we're going to start doing some baseball game and some other sports as well. So that's hopefully something to look forward to. A little bit about my profession and what I do. There's a lot more to a radio station, I guess you could say, than just somebody talking behind a microphone. You know, a lot of people just think and they hear somebody behind the microphone talking about the weather or talking about news or sports or just having fun telling a funny story. Well, there's a whole lot more that goes into radio than just that. I'll give you a couple of different people and different examples. We have a traffic director that makes all of our logs and makes sure that all of our commercials are in place to play. Because without those commercials playing, we don't make any money, and we don't allow ourselves to have funds to do stuff like live broadcasts and stuff like that. The commercials that you hear, somebody's got to produce those commercials and actually cut them up. I do a little bit of that, but we actually have a production director named Michael Vincent. He's also on the air, and he does a lot of the actual audio cut-up work of commercials. And then, just like in any marketing or business, you have a sales team. So those are the three big aspects of our organization here at Gradick Communications, being a radio station. Now, you say my minor was mass communications. Yes, I only have a minor in mass communications, but nothing beats having actual work done in the radio field. I've been working or doing something in radio since I was probably y'all's age. I started doing call-ins when I was in middle school, and even in high school I started interning. Internships are huge when it comes to the communication field, because that gives your boss or whoever time to look at you and really study you before, you have a possibility of grabbing a full-time job. As far as there being any secondary education to what I do, I don't think there is. I think experience and getting your hands dirty in the work is probably the most important thing. College degrees, yes, they are very important. But there's definitely, I think, some outlying. You can definitely work in radio, I think, and work in my field and work your way up. I definitely think you need a college degree, yes, but I think you can definitely work yourself up to where you're working and getting the hands-on experience you need to transform into the real world situations. Yes, like I said, there's a sales team here at our radio station. There's a production director, a traffic director, all kinds of stuff. But just because you want to go into mass communications, there's so much more than just radio. There's the video aspect of things with broadcasting. Also, there's public relations is huge. Everybody needs a good public relations team, and public relations, I think, is a big part. Obviously, writing, you can take the writing aspect. Everybody needs a good writer as well. So just because my degree is in sports management and mass communications is my minor, does not mean that you have to do broadcasting stuff. We have people that are not on the radio at all that actually work here and love what they do and love working in radio. But I just love my job. Love getting to talk with people like you all. And there's definitely so much more. And I wish I had, all the time in the world and was able to actually take questions, because I think the most important thing that you guys need to do during not just my little seminar talking to you all, but in everybody's, is be able to ask questions. So I'll definitely hold this up. I don't know if you can see that. It's probably going to be backwards, but I've got business cards, and I'll definitely send my information, and hopefully they can get it out to you. If you're interested in interning, I mean, we're always asking for people to come in, and you can definitely look around. We do tours. I know we got COVID going on right now, but I've got my face mask. I'd love for you guys to come by and say hello. We are located here in Carrollton. And we're always looking for young people to step up and help out in the community too. We try to do that as well. But I'll be happy to pass along my cell phone and my email and all that great stuff. My email is mattskinner313@gmail.com. If you have any questions, you want to send it to me, or my phone number. I don't care, 678-491-6849. But basically, like I said, I love doing the Youth Career Expo every year. I hope you learned a little bit about me and a little bit about the radio career. I wish I had more time to diverge and get involved and talk with a little more and answer questions, but unfortunately we just don't. So feel free, like I said, to reach out, and I hope that this presentation was as expected, and I hope you learned something. And whatever you guys decide, no worries, you have plenty of time. Don't feel rushed to make a decision right away. I know for some of you older folks, you juniors and seniors that might be watching, it might be time to start thinking about what you want to do. But even when you get into college, you have about a year or two before you really have to start worrying about picking your major. So just take the next couple of weeks and really think about, what am I good at? What do I want to do? What do I see myself doing? So my name is Matt Skinner. I've been working at Gradick Communications. Please let me know if y'all ever need anything. I've definitely enjoyed this once again.